Welcome to Remnants of a Sound Blast. I wanted to make a special video tonight for all of my Led Zeppelin friends. There's a Facebook page that I'm involved with, and there was a lady on there that was asking about what particular Led Zeppelin book she should get to read. I guess she has no idea about the band, or she's looking to get maybe some more information about the band. I'm not quite sure, but there were some people that were commenting, telling her to go read The Hammer of the Gods, and I totally disagree with that. I think that Hammer of the Gods, if you're wanting to get into a band like Led Zeppelin, Hammer of the Gods is probably the last book you want to get. Case being that it's full of far-fetched myths, sensationalism. It focuses way too much on Jimmy Page's infatuation with the occult. It's a very dramatized type book, if that's even making any sense. I actually have the book. And I was one of those kids who read this book when it came out, not knowing any better, just how bad it was. It's kind of a trash magazine put into a paperback book. All three of the surviving band members have panned this book. They've trashed it, saying that pretty much that everything that I've just said, that it's far-fetched. There's a lot of tall tales and whatnot, which I can see that now after reading it. You know, and when you're a young kid, a young teenager, impressionable, getting into a band like Zeppelin, and you know nothing else about them, and you pick this up, you thinking, like, after you read this book, you got an impression of these guys like they were a bunch of devil worshippers. They were like horrible people. They were raping women. They had groupies all the time. They were just, you know, they had no respect for themselves or anybody else. It's that kind of book. And so it's not good if you like just getting into Zeppelin and you want to read something. That is not the book to read, but I did want to show it. Don't get this. It's garbage. Take my word for it. It's full of sensationalism. It's not good. It's far-fetched. I mean, there are some cool pictures in here and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that fell out of this book. Anyway, this book's old. I probably got this thing when I was maybe 14 or 15. So mid to late 80s I got this. I think the book came out in 1985. I was too young to read it when it came out. I don't think I was quite into Zeppelin yet at 12 years old. It probably took me till about 14 or 15 to get this. Anyway, now I'm going to show you some books that I do have. And I haven't read any of these in a very, very long time. But from my memory, I want to say that every one of these that I'm going to show you, from me to you, this Zeppelin fan to you, you're a Zeppelin fan, I'm a Zeppelin fanatic as well. And I'm going to show you these. And any of these I would recommend that you go buy. This is a pretty big book. I'm going to cover my whole face so you can see this thing. My face is not important. The book is important, see? Not this face of mine. Anyway, this is a massive book. It's heavy. Pretty thick, right? And it's called Get the Lead Out. The Biggest Band in the World by Denny Somack. You can see that? Okay? So there's one that you can go check out. Here's another one. Whole lot of Led Zeppelin. The Illustrated History of the Heaviest Band of All Time. That's a cool looking cover. There's the back. Right? Pretty thick book too. Pretty heavy. Got some weight to it. Throw that down there. Now remember, this one was really good. I haven't read this in a very long time, but like I say, I remember that I've read this book a bunch of times. This is one of the first ones that I got. So this is called Heaven and Hell. So go get you some of that. Heaven and Hell is really good. Got a lot of cool pictures in here. Some John Bonham. I'm a Zeppelin fanatic. I can tell you just how big of a Zeppelin fan I was back in the day and still am, but I don't want to bore you with my stories. I'm sure you have your own. But I'm a Zeppelin fanatic, y'all. I know all the history. I know all about these dudes. This is a great book. This is another one that I really remember. This is called Led Zeppelin, The Concert File by Dave Lewis. And if you know anything about Dave Lewis, he had a magazine called Tight But Loose. And he was a major fan of the band. He wrote articles and all kind of stuff about them. So that is a really good one too, okay? So I would say so far this one and Heaven and Hell are the two that I would pick up for sure. Here's another one. This one's kind of smaller. This is says on the back, it says Led Zeppelin CD Edition Volume 2. Illustrated Collector's Guide to Led Zeppelin. This is probably like bootleg stuff. See, I'm just picking a page. It gives you like a track listing. Like what the venue was. This is from Nebworth, 79, blah, 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 blah. So that's more of like the collector stuff. Here's another one. Whole Lot of Lead, Our Flight with Led Zeppelin. Okay, so this was written by some people who obviously traveled with the band at some point. I don't really remember this one much, but I've read every single one of these. I do remember this one being pretty good too. Strictly Jimmy Page, but I mean there's a lot of Led Zeppelin in it as well. Magus Musician Man, Jimmy Page. Written by George Case. There's the back. And here's my last one of the list. John Bonham, A Thunder of Drums is really good. This is written by his brother. Chris Welsh and Jeff Nichols. I thought there was something in here with his brother that maybe he gave some liner notes or something in the beginning. Some kind of introduction possibly, but I know there's something in here from his brother. His brother, I think his name was Michael. But there you go. So I'll go down the list again. John Bonham, A Thunder of Drums. Jimmy Page. Magus Musician Man. Whole lot of, what does that say? Whole Lot of Lead, Our Flight with Led Zeppelin. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to read this shit backwards. I'm just trying to help y'all out. For those of you who want to know more about the group and you're looking for books, I'm giving you what I got. Giving you what I got, y'all. There you go. This one's killer. This one is like full of a lot of cool information. Okay? I'm all over the place with this camera. I'm just flipping through stuff. But anyway, that one's really good. Not this. Don't get this, y'all. If you tell somebody to get this book, you don't know what you're talking about. I hate to say it to you, but this is freaking garbage. And I only have it just out of memory, keeping it for sentimental sake because that was my first Zeppelin book. But anyway, I would probably, otherwise I'd throw it away. That's a great one too. Okay? And I have two left. Going back to last to front. Here's the first one that I showed you. Okay? Get the lead out. So, there's my collection of Led Zeppelin books. Go get you some Zeppelin. Don't buy Hammer of the Gods. I'll be posting another short tomorrow morning about rock history. I'll be doing some longer videos in the future, much like this one, but maybe some different type of discussions. Favorite guitar series, favorite drummers, whatnot. Maybe some album reviews, just a bunch of different things coming up. I just haven't really had a lot of time to do anything other than the shorts, which I really enjoy doing every day for y'all. The rock history shorts, that's really fun to do. And you know, people have such a short attention span these days. I can't see anybody watching a video for more than 5 minutes anyway. So I do the 1 minute videos, get everything in there that I can for the day, which is a lot. I talk pretty fast when I do my shorts to try and get all the information in that I can. But I want to say thank you again for all of the subscribers that have been following this channel. I really enjoy it. You're a music lover like I am. We have something in common, and that makes it fun for me to keep on going. And that's about it. My Led Zeppelin catalog, my Led Zeppelin books. Go get you some Led Zeppelin. Until tomorrow, y'all keep rocking. Good night.